What's going on, my friends? In today's video, we're going to be going into how to keep this thing right here, our phones, from stealing our energy, our drive, and our focus throughout the day. Keep a level head, keep our energies up, keep our drive up so we can accomplish the things that we want to accomplish, and it's not going to hijack our minds in the process. So I've used these 3 tactics for myself a lot throughout the past 3, almost 4 years. And I'm amping it up even more currently right now because I get a lot of messages on this thing, even more than back in the day. So we really need to safeguard. So these are the 3 things that I'm currently using to really change my entire life throughout this year, and feel good while doing it because my brain's not going to get hijacked. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to limit the notifications and the things that we actually get shown on the phone. So what I have done, and this is awesome, this is an awesome tactic because it's a one and done thing, you don't need to think about it again. I only put the notifications that are important in, so work notifications, family notifications, that's basically it. Every other notification is turned off. I don't get any notifications from any random apps because every app you put on, it's just automatically set to give you notifications most of the time. So I turn all those off. So literally, even the dating apps, I don't get notifications for dating apps, nothing. Only important business messages, family members, and my brothers. That's basically it. Only the people that I deal with on a daily basis get through. All the other apps turned off. Even those badge things, I was going to show you, but I turned them off, so how can I show you? The little badge things, it'll be a little number pops up on the notifications that you get on your phone. Turn all the badges for every single app, even your text messages and everything. Turn all those off. If you want to get your alerts for text messages, just get them in the banner that goes up top, on your lock screen, on the scroll down menu. Just get your notifications that way. Why I turn the badges off? It's because when you see the number on there, it gives you a little boost of dopamine because you're like, oh, I got another message, I'm important. And then that number 1 for the notifications that you get on that app goes up to 2, goes up to 3, goes up to 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you get even more dopamine as the number goes because it gives you this ego complex in your brain and you're like, I'm so important, oh yeah, and then you get this built up dopamine and it just gives you a big ego and it boosts your dopamine like crazy. It's kind of like if you keep watching the counts on like if you do YouTube or you're on Instagram, you see the counts for your videos keep going up and you keep looking at it every 2 seconds. I'm kind of guilty for that every now and then. And you get this dopamine, you feel good, and then you don't want to do as much stuff because you're getting that validation from the app or whatever it is. So definitely set those off as well. So you only have the bare bones notifications coming in, then you don't even have those badge numbers and all that, and really lock it in. For your dating apps, guys, the reason why I take the notifications off is because I have a girlfriend now, so that's why I'm saying I used to. I used to go into the dating apps and I used to, every time I saw a message come in, I used to go right in, look at all the messages right away and everything, and it just kills dopamine because you're getting that validation and that feel-good chemical just from seeing messages from a bunch of girls and then going in, messaging to those messages, boom, boom, boom. Now what do is I have all the notifications turned off, and I take a regular time slot throughout the day to go and check messages on those dating apps. So I used to go and check on them like, noon time, and then in the afternoon when all the work was done. And that would be the only time. So it's limiting your exposure to all those notifications, super important. Then we're going to go on to the second thing, which is doom scrolling interrupt. A lot of guys tell you doom scrolling's bad, but a lot of guys don't tell you how to get out of it. So this is how I get out of doom scrolling. The best thing that you can do is set a high standard for yourself and not basically identify as someone that doesn't doom scroll. So set a high standard for yourself. Say, hey, I'm a high achiever. Doom scrolling is below me. Set that as your mindset. I'm not a guy that typically doom scrolls. Don't put in your mind you're a guy that never doom scrolls, because that puts pressure on you. Pressure is excessive. It's excess importance. It's excess importance. That thing that I talk about all the time that wrecks everything. I need to have something go a certain way. Eliminate that. Don't think of yourself as a guy that never does it. Think of yourself as a guy that rarely does it. I rarely do this thing. This thing isn't something I typically do, because you're going to find yourself, I just found myself today doing it, and you interrupt it as quick as you can. And it makes it so much easy identifying yourself as a person that rarely does it, because once you start doing it, you realize, oh, I'm kind of rarely a guy that does this. This isn't normal. And then it makes it so much easy when you're scrolling like this to just be like, oh, you turn off your phone right away and you set it down. Once you turn it off and set it down, it gives a barrier of entry to do that thing, because then you need to pick it up, you need to turn it on, and if you have Apple Pay like me, you actually need to type in a password for your phone. Most people have passwords on their phone. So if you have one, you have to type in the password, you have to go back into the app, and then you have to start scrolling again. So that's why it's so powerful, just to turn it off right away. Just hit the button when you notice you're doing it, turn it off, and then you set your phone down, take a deep breath, and then if you need to really get your mind away from the phone, go for a walk. Go outside, get some fresh air, take a walk, which is what I'm going to do after doing this video here. And that leads us into number 3. Make time throughout the day for phone-free periods of time. So that's something I do. I'll go for a walk and I won't take the phone with me. If I want to get content on a walk, what I'll do is I'll just take my Meta glasses. Invest in some Meta glasses or something if you do content and you're like, but I need my phone to do content. It's not an excuse anymore. Get some Meta glasses, invest in the $300 to $400 it is, skip out on food, buying food out for a few weeks, and you'll have that money back. So maybe it might be a little bit more in a few weeks, but however long it takes for you to get that money back, and invest it in some Meta glasses, so you don't need to take your phone on the walk if you have the urge to take some content. So that's a pro tip for you right there. Another time to keep the phone away is if you're obviously if you're meditating. Get yourself some activities to do where the phone is kind of obsolete. The phone would be pointless. You don't use it. And interrupt your phone time throughout the day with those activities. So in the morning, you really want to stay off your phone in the morning. You want to have your morning as a phone-free period, because if you do answer messages and look at your phone first thing when you wake up, it actually sets your mind into a reactive state. So you're more reactive to situations that happen throughout the day, which is not what we want. We want to respond. We don't want to react. We want to respond. So keeping your phone away for the first hour in the day is super important. And what you can do to help with this is you can do meditation in the morning. Get your mind straight, analyze your thoughts in the morning, have your phone away, and just enjoy that morning without noise. And it helps even more if you wake up earlier, which is something I need to work on myself, getting up a little bit earlier. So that takes care of the phone in the morning. Set meditation or anything like that. It could even be a walk in the morning. whatever activity that you find that you can do easily without having the urge of a phone. Also, if you get, to midday, you can look at your phone, so that's okay. Allow yourself the phone to midday. It's all good. It's not going to do anything crazy. And then once the afternoon starts rolling along, you could set yourself up, go to the gym, just have music in your ear. Don't be flipping through. Like, what you can do is you could just have Apple Music, and then it'll play the songs right in your home thing. You don't even need to go into your phone. You just tap the screen. If you want a new song, just hit skip, boom, 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 or you can do it off your earbuds if you have fancy ones. And then you don't need to go through your phone. So that's what you can do for the afternoon kind of thing, to get another break from your phone. And then after that, you can go back into your phone and do whatever. But just keep in mind that if you are scrolling for an extended period of time, it is going to use a lot of your dopamine stores up, and it's going to really mess up your energy levels. So what I would do is I would set a timer on your phone. Say you really need to scroll and look through some stuff. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Just give yourself that 5 minutes. What I use is a Pomodoro timer for a lot of my stuff. You can even just use the timer that's built into your phone. Set yourself 5 minutes, scroll through, get your fix, and once the 5 minutes is up, you put your phone down, turn it off, put it down again. It's so easy. So it's up to you to really find those moments in the day where you give yourself the power to put your phone down and restore your energy. It's basically just allowing you to restore your energy when you put it away, put it down, take a break. You don't need that long. Half an hour to an hour away with the phone. Once you get into a schedule and really start paying attention to this stuff, it's all about keeping yourself aware of what this thing does to you and your energy levels, your drive throughout the day when you focus on it too much. It's basically just keeping that balance. It's not all or nothing. What it is it's a balance. You have to have it balanced. As long as you have an even no phone to phone ratio, or more optimally, a higher no phone to phone ratio, then you'll be okay. You just need to have that balance to give your energy levels a chance to get back up, your dopamine to settle. And the more you do this stuff, the more energy you can store, and the harder it is for this phone to really affect it. So do these 3 things. Do it on a regular basis, day in, day out. Super easy, 3 things that are so easy to follow. I swear, if you do these 3 things, it's going to be a game changer compared to when you're on this phone so much and then you're like, why am I so tired, like halfway through the day? Your energy levels are going to be amazing. Like, I'm having a rough day today and I'm still have no problem. So it's, the proof is there. And I try to live it as an example to show that this stuff works. So try it out for yourself. If you like this video and this stuff seems very simple and interesting, easy to follow and effective, give it a thumbs up there. If you want to stay a little while and see what other great things are coming, I have some good ideas in the tank, and we're just getting started here. So it's going to be a lot more in-depth and life-changing stuff, especially the things I'm coming across in recent times right now. So if you want to stay a while, subscribe. Put 2 videos out every week. This week was 3 videos because my computer was all weird and stuff. Check my Instagram if you want more on that. And yeah, thank you, my friends. God bless. We'll see you guys in the next one.